Hi students, in this class we are going to see the types of variable or storage class of variable we can able to specify. Okay, so what is storage class? Whenever we can declare the variable, that time the compiler read that line, that time itself the memory space can be created for that variable. For example, if you are giving int a equal to 10, this line read by the compiler, that time itself in the memory, if for integer, it can read 2 bytes to store the value of the variable. So, in the name of A, the value 10 can be stored. After that, in this line, we can specify the initialization also itself. Otherwise, if I can specify only the declaration, means in the type of declaration, that can specify the only 2 bytes for the storage space only created for the 2 bytes. Whenever I can make the initialization, what is the storage space for the variable A? The value 10 can be stored on that. After that, whenever we refer the variable A, the value 10 can be get from the using the variable name of A. Okay, so this only done with the help of storage class. When we declare the variable itself, that time itself the memory space can be allocated for that. For example, I can specify float. If I give float x, means float x in that memory space 4 bytes can be allocated for the variable x. For double 8 bytes. For character 1 byte. So why we need to make the declaration means before declaring we cannot able to use the variable. If we are using means we can receive only error message. Why means after the declaration only the memory space for that particular variable can be allocated. After that only we can able to store the value of the variable on that memory space. After that only we can able to fetch the value stored on the particular variable. We can able to make the process, after that finding the results. Okay. So these are the main purpose for declaring the variable. So in the storage specification we can able to use 4 kind of variables: auto, static, extend and register. What is auto? Auto means the local variable. Okay, what is the local variable? Local variable means we can able to use the value of the variable within the function only. The scope and the lifetime we can access within the function only. That only called as the local variable. What is local? For example, if I can use within the function int I equal to 5 means in that value of the value I we cannot able to get in the main function. Okay, here only I can able to print the value of the variable I. Okay, this is the local variable. When I use within the function fun1 only I, so I can able to get the value of the I within this function only. Outside of the function I am unable to access the value of the variable. So here this can be called as the local variable. Okay, then what is the local variable also called as the auto. Then what is static? Static means constant variable. That value never change. That can be called as the static. In this static variable, whenever you declare the variable, the name preceded by the keyword static. In the auto or local means no need to specify. Normally when we declare the variable int a equal to 10, float b equal to 5, that is the normal variable can be called as the auto variable. In that variable, no need to specify any extra keyword to specify. For example, auto is not mentioned, but defaultly it can take as the local variable or auto variable. When we are going to use the static variable means you must place the keyword static before the variable. Okay. Then next, what is extend? Extend means global variable. What is global? The name itself specifies. Global means globally we can access the value of the variable. In this program, I can able to specify two function, main function and sub function. These are the main function, these are the user defined function, function 1. Okay, in each and every program, the program execution always begin with the main function itself. The first line of the program can start the execution from main itself. Main function only the program can start the execution. Each and every program must have the main function and also it have only one main function. Okay, from the main function only the program execution always begin. So in this function, before the function I can specify int a equal to 10. This can be called as the global variable. Why I can specify global means before the main statement I can use any variable. That variable can be called as global. How it can possible to access means after the before the main we can specify means after the main, within the main, when and also user define any subprograms we can write after the main, that function also we can able to get the value of the global variable. Here we can see one by one. In this main function, I can specify b equal to 5 for global variable a equal to 10. Here I can make the printf statement. In this printf statement, I can able to specify the value a. So a means what is the output I can get 10. Here I can able to add the value of the variable 15. So in this printf statement, display the value 10. Here making addition of 5, after that 15 only it will print it. Okay. If I can able to print the value of a within the subfunction also, it is possible. Can you able to identify what is global? Global means in that variable we can declare before the main. Before the main we can specify any variable means defaultly it can called as a global variable. That variable scope and lifetime we can access within the main. Then any other subfunction we can write. That function also we can able to access. So these are the difference between local and global. Local means we can able to get the value of the variable within the function only. Outside of the function, unable to get the value of the variable. Whenever we can use global means we can able to access main function and any other sub function you can write. That function also the global variable value we can able to get it. Okay. Then finally register. What is register? In that memory we can able to specify. These are main memory means some portion can be allocated for cache memory. In this cache memory, some portion can be allocated for register. Okay. So in this main memory, we can able to search one file means it will take more time. But compared to cache, it has small amount of space only. For example, here 64 GB main memory means 4 GB only cache. So if you want to search any file from 64 GB, it will take more time. Compared to 4 GB, it will able to get easily. In register, only contain 1 GB. So in this register means we can able to search, make very fast. Why means the storage space is minimum. So more kind of variable we can able to, we are unable to use the register variable. For special purpose only we can able to access register. Register means it can provide the fast access. But normally we are programming, we are not using register and all. Only we can go for local, global and static. Thank you.